This was one of the pictures that really drew me to this puzzle. So I'm hoping there will be some mint green pieces in there. I need to move a little over. I'm moving back to the other side. Okay, let's see. Doesn't look like the missing pieces are in this box. I think it's pretty safe to say that the missing pieces will remain missing. I don't think they'll be in another box. So let me see what I can do with all these puzzle pieces and hopefully show you Santa's face later on. Okay, down to the last 3 pieces where I should have 4 pieces. So I have to admit I'm getting a little annoyed with this because there's again a piece missing. I checked the box, there's nothing in there. There was nothing in the box for yesterday. So this is getting a little bit worrisome. Anyway, I hope you don't mind too much and that you enjoyed looking at Santa. I will work on day 11 tomorrow and see if that will complete a part of the puzzle or if I do keep missing pieces. I'm gonna get in touch with the company and let them know. I know that some of you bought or were planning to buy it. Maybe you want to hold off until I heard back from them. I have to admit it's one of those companies where I'm not sure that if you get in touch with them that you will get an answer, but we'll see. Have a great day. Okay, let me share the contents of this box with you because this box is going to be very important for my 2024 stitching plans, or at least one of my plans. So let me show you what is inside the box. It is a whole lot of silk thread goodies. And yes, I have like a golf ball size of an over-dyed, here it is, silken colors that I got years ago at Market when Cece was at Market, the owner of the Fret Gatherer. And she would have like these odds and ends bags that would have leftover threads from skeins, maybe colors that didn't work out the way she had anticipated. I have no idea, but I got some of those bags. And I think I talked about it before. See, this is what I got from those bags. So I would sort out all the threads and I call it my thread therapy. It is very relaxing. Unfortunately, she's no longer at Market anymore. I do hope she would come back because it'd be great to get some more bags. Not that I need more silks, as you will see, because look, here's another ring with all these remnants. Very different colors, as you can see, but I really like them. And then I have, I'll just move this to the side a bit. And then I have these bags, which are filled with, I'll just throw them out on the table. These are all 1 yard skein, and 1 yard pieces of silk that I got. To be honest, I think I got them in the 90s of the last century. There was this shop that did like a subscription, and I think every maybe every month you got like 10 different colors. And I thought it was a great way to build up my Silken Colors stash. There are, I don't know how many colors in here. I do know that whoever did this, she wrote every single label. Can you imagine doing that? Life has become easier these days, I think. Now you could at least get labels printed, but these are all different colors. This is honey turquoise. And then I have Asian twilight, beautiful blue. And I got berry spritz, which is like a pink rose color. And willow green. Wood smoke, also a very pretty color. So there's, I don't know how many in here. And then I got like my own collection of, this is not really anything. This was left over from something I used. These were limited editions. This is Halloween confetti. So there's a whole bunch more in here, as you can see. And my main issue has always been, what am I ever going to do with them? And it seemed like such a waste, basically, to have them live in the box and not see the light of day. Just look at this color, isn't that beautiful? I just really like it. So I've come up with an idea for 2024. What I would like to do is stitch the Twinchi Project by Caroline Manning. There's a shadow. Let me see if I move the camera a bit, if the shadow goes away. I just need to make sure that it's stable. It's not really stable. Okay, let's work it this way. So these are all different colors. She has, I think, about 20 odd colors on the back, all DMC. But I figured, wouldn't it be fun if I would just stitch this with all my silk colors? And there's like 4, 5, 6 colors maybe in a square. And just pick the colors from my stash and use up what I have. I'm sure you have a collection like this at home, whether it's DMC, hand-dyed floss. Maybe you were in a club with a lesser known dyer and the threads are not used in many patterns. So it might be good to use it to just, you know, a design like this. So that's my idea. The other thing I would like to do is move it so that I'm stitching the blocks this way, because I'm thinking this would be a great panel to make a project bag out of. And then I would prefer not to have my project bag go this way, but go this way. So I'll look at that. There's some, I don't know if you can see that, like here where the flower from one square moves into the other square. So I have to look at that and see how I can fix that. But that's my idea. The total chart is, let me see, it's 175 by 263 stitches. And I think I'm gonna do this on a 36 count fabric because the silk will cover that nicely and it'll be a little easier on my eyes. So we'll see how that goes. I'm planning to do like, pick colors for maybe 3-4 blocks at a time. The blocks themselves are 28 by 28 stitches. So it's a very dense stitching since you stitch the background as well. But I think the background gives it such a beautiful look with all the different colors and the different ways she filled them in. So yeah, I'll just go and look at the picture and try to find, you know, I might use this for the background over here. And my plan is to not let myself get completely frozen over what color to pick. I want this to be an easy, fun project. Stitch the flowers first and then do the fill-in, which will be easy to do and very relaxing. And just use threads that I like, you know, like here with the yellow. Maybe I'll just add a darker shade of pink in this block. But I will take that, you know, block to block and see how it works out. The other thing I haven't figured out yet is, am I going to do one block a month? Am I going to do one block every 2 weeks? I don't know. It also depends on how much time it takes to stitch one block. I definitely, since we're talking plans anyway, I definitely want to finish my American homes next year. I had a whole plan set up for this year, and then my carpal tunnel threw all those plans in the wind. So for next year, I want to set up a plan and finish my American homes, which means that I'm not going to be starting a whole bunch of new projects, but I have to admit that with Project 53, where I could start a new project every week, it's kind of tempting to do something similar. So maybe my doing one block every 2 weeks, maybe that'll work. Maybe every 3 weeks. I'll just see how that goes. So that's all my silk stash confession, probably. I am really excited about starting this. I think there's some fun colors in here that'll make it look real pretty, and it'll also be fun to select my own colors. And not to mention use up some of my threads. I think you can imagine that, you know, with the amount of thread I have here, the silk, that's never gonna see the end of day. I don't know, there's a lot in here. Apparently this color was not very well received, or it was different than what Cece thought it was. I just think it's gorgeous. So I might save this for like a monochromatic chart that's in my future at some point. I really love these colors. Anyway, that's what's in the silk box. And I'll just put them all back, and then I have a little bit of stitching to show you. And finally, a bit of stitching of today. This is the project I'm stitching with my friend Bernadette in Australia. We call in every Sunday morning, well, not every Sunday morning, most Sunday mornings, to stitch together. And we started it during the COVID pandemic. The first year in 2020, we worked on different projects. We had our own projects that we worked on, but in 2021, we decided we wanted to do a project together. So we stitched Hannah Jenkinson's by Stacy Nash Primitives. Then last year we stitched Caroline Beringer, maybe? Caroline, I know for sure, by Summerhouse Stitchworks. It's a lovely multicolored sampler. And this year we're going for the monochromatic one, and we're doing Catherington by Needlework Press. Now, it's a good thing. You can see I'm close to the end here, which is a good thing because there's only a few Sundays left, and I think I cannot make it one Sunday. But this is stitched on the 38 count Avorio Italian linen that I'm so fond of, and I'm using 100-3 silk. I don't have the color here. And then I have a dark blue one to do the outside. So I hope that I can finish it this year. It would be really nice. I just have to do a couple more letters in the four-sided stitch in a year. And I think the border will go pretty fast. So we'll see how that turns out. But I hope that I can do this as like my last finish for 2023. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to see you again tomorrow. I need to film a whole bunch of stuff tomorrow, so we'll see what tomorrow brings. I might share with you one of my favorite places here in Rode and show you around. So we'll see you again. I'll see you tomorrow.